On the Pfaff Creative 3.0 sewing machine, you have the option to mirror image your designs. So you can actually flip-flop them 4 different ways. So sometimes I like to use the turtle. He's the one in menu 4, group 4, down in the fun stitches here, because he is not symmetrical. So when you look at the first mirror image, the left to right, so if you watch where his feet are, when you touch the mirror image, now his feet are flipped over. So why would you want to mirror image something? There's a couple different ways. So sometimes if you have a pattern that when you stitch it, you have to position all the bulk of your fabric inside your machine. There's just a lot of it. Why not put all the fabric out here, just flip your stitch and let it not be so tight and pushed in. So here's what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually stitch this a couple ways, and if I wanted to have it cut after each one, I can go ahead and put on the immediate tie-off with the thread snips feature. And so I'm going to just go ahead and push the start-stop button. We're going to stitch this turtle one time, so I'm going to touch the reverse button. That will activate the pattern end. So we're just going to get one turtle stitched, but then it's going to cut it, it's going to lock it, then cut it. So this is one way to do that. So we're going to have it lock and then cut. The other fun use of mirror image is when you put designs into the memory. So if I flip this over, okay, so then I'm going to get a turtle stitch the other way. What you see on your screen will be exactly what you get on your fabric. So if you're kind of wondering, okay, well, which way is it going to stitch? It's going to sew that direction. Now you also have a mirror image north to south here. And watch what's going to happen. Let's put it back to normal, the way he stitched. When you flip it the other way, watch his feet. They're going to stay on the same side, but his head and tail change direction. So he's running the opposite way. So sometimes it's fun when you go into the memory and you put in a turtle. Okay, so you can put one in looking down, and then we could put in another one looking towards it. So if you don't know if you're there or not, or he's upside down or running away from the other turtle, just keep touching until you get the two facing each other, and then they'll sew out in combination looking at each other. So that's kind of fun. A lot of times I like to take stitches and do that type of combining where I just take the same stitch but I mirror image it so they look different as they link together. So just watch what you see on screen. If you see the direction you want it to go, that's what it's going to stitch.